Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2. Ball.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
The pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And the count is even 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now 1 away. And now Bader up to the plate. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot,
1 ball,
pretty valuable.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Perez whips it to first on the run.
Out.
And Bader is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty.
Yeah.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good
Nope,
eye
that's
in that
down.
spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That
1-0.
one misses, and that's ball 1. Red Sox already leading. High chopper to third. And that one handled. Sends it across
He's
the
out.
first. Third out, and that ends. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the shortstop, Wenzel Perez. And there's a foul ball.
That's a
offering
ball.
Upstairs. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Line drive, pulls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, Luis Rengifo. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy easy two.
Out.
To second, that's one.
He's out.
Double play. What a second inning set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Brandon Nimmo. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Francisco Alvarez in the box with
ball one, no
away
strike.
as he takes ball one. On the ground, Perez slings it across. They get him, but it was pretty close. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton.
Hey.
It's in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left.
Three.
Down on strike. And we're back. Here's Riley Green. Bayo back to work. And a foul ball left side. The wind of the pitch. And
inside, ball one.
Inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Into center. Hampson makes his way towards it. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one ripped. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Kelly into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Akil Baddoo. Kelly, the runner at second with one away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Man at second.
Ball.
Just missed.
One ball, two strikes the count.
Two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Ball. That's
And
down.
another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And that one in the air center field. Bader makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Gio Urshela. Fought off foul. Man on second, two down. And
Ball, that's out.
Out to short. In the hole. Jump throw.
Out.
An acrobatic play to end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The pitch. And
Ball.
a good eye there.
Down.
Castellanos, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. The why to kick the pitch. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it.
Runner takes off, bunting for a hit. Rengifo jumps, throws.
No, no, no. Hey.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan O'Hearn up next for the Red Sox. Rengifo there for the
Got him.
Runner scores from third. So digging in, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. And the runner's coming home. A squeeze back to the mound. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Here's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
Low.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that chance handled. Gets it to
Got him.
first. And that's the third out. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Richie Palacios. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And the
Ball
first pitch
in.
misses for ball one.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at
Aye.
all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive
1-1.
at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Ball
First
one.
pitch misses. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo pulls that one down, and there's one down. Jonathan Indy at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. And a superb diving catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Back at Comerica Park, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Manning back to work. Oh, lunging grab. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself. Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Hamilton stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. Safe.
No,
In time
he's
to
safe.
get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Here's the outside corner. 0-1. Nimmo at third. Hamilton at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Badu makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. First
No, that's
offering,
down.
and it just misses. Swing and a miss, and that's strike
1-1.
Strike in there. And there's the ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2-2. Left field. Makes the grab. 1 away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Doubled his first time up.
Ball,
And
that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. Here's the strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Akil Baddoo. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground to third. Guerrero the toss to first. What a play. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Garrett Hampson. And he deals. And he lays down a bunt. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. So the lineup flips over. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. That one's deep. And
I'm
he
out.
hops over
Round
the
roll
wall
double.
for an automatic double. So stepping in for Boston, Harrison Bader. And there's a hit. Throw into third.
Yeah, on the tag. Got him.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Bader, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
The dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs. Runner on the go.
Nope.
Pitch
Outside. He's safe.
That's a stolen base. Not even close.
3.
Strikes he goes. Back here in Detroit. And now the center fielder, Richie Palacios. Lifted in the air out to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Andy Ibanez. He swings and fouls one off. That one blasted deep to right. O'Hearn ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Wenzel Perez. This one in the air. Guerrero should have this one. That is the inning. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 19, Will Vest.
And a pitch. Flips the corner. Vest, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Long run on his horse. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. That clips the zone. That's strike one. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
That one
That's
just
inside.
misses, and it's 1-2. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Gets a piece and stays alive. Makes the grab, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. That one is hammered right field. Badu going back on this one. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. So 2 down, and here is David Hamilton. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it from his backside.
He's safe.
And he beats the throw, he's safe. Here now the Red Sox DH, Nick Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner,
Ball,
the
that's
slider's
out.
gonna end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want.
First
8-2.
offering is in for a strike.
Count
One
full.
just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
To first,
Out.
and Castellanos is out. Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. Here comes a pitch.
Hey!
Swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
Oh,
Well,
one's
these
the count.
Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened
Ball
for
one.
them yet. They've had their chances with runners
I got
in
one
scoring
ball, one
position,
strike.
but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
On the ground right side.
That ball's foul.
And foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And next to hit for Detroit, Luis Rengifo.
Off the plate, ball one.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. The new pitcher in the game, Keegan Aiken.
Number 45, Keegan Aiken.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and he breaks his bat. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. And here is Carson Kelly, 1 for 2.
Hey.
For a strike, it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. That
Ball.
one's upstairs, ball 1. Now 1-2.
2-2
Down
the
and
count.
in. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth.
We got
Chase
full
that
count.
time. That one hammered center field. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for Boston, Garrett Hampson. The pitch.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
Well, the game plan for this offense
Oh,
has
one's
been
the count.
pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got
Nope, that's a
7
ball.
hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Ryan O'Hearn up next for the Red Sox.
Ball, that's in.
Off the inside edge. 1-0. Right side, and it
Foul.
goes just foul.
Hey,
Swing and a
2.
miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at third here, nobody out. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-1. Now here is Harrison Bader. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Red Sox up 6-1. Swung on, belted. Palacios on the move. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Josh Naylor up next for the Red Sox. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. Urshela. In plenty of time to first, and Guerrero is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Brandon Nimmo. Ibanez. The tag.
On the tag, you're out.
That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Akil Baddoo. As the lefty gets to work. The other way. Makes the catch, 1 down. Gio Urshela to the plate.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, number 72.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a base hit.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bader tracks it down for the out. Man at first. Now it's going to be Andy Ibanez. In there at the knees for a strike.
No,
Inside just missed. And a 1-1. Line drive. That's a fair ball down the right field line. And it gets by him. So the batting order turns over at the plate. Wenzel Perez. This ball's chopped to the ground. Fires to first on the run.
Got him.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 9-1. Garrett Hampson now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching
1 ball,
matchup, where
2 strikes.
you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
3!
And there's 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Harrison Bader, 1 for 3. Sneaks through, base hit. Throws to second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now here is Josh Naylor. 2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. At the belt and fires. In position. Makes the catch, inning over. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India. Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up.
0-1. Hey!
Big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes. 3!
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Hearn snags it on the run. Man at first, Carson Kelly digs in now.
Hey!
On that fastball.
Cold
0-1's
night
the count.
tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
O'Hearn pulls it down, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Holton, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft
That's
pick
inside.
back in 2018. Urshela tosses
He's
across
out.
the first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gathers
Got him.
and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Francisco Alvarez.
Hey!
It's tied up right there.
You tie a guy up
0-1.
like that, you're feeling like you are in command. Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Nick Castellanos.
No, that's foul.
Hamilton off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
He's through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you
0-2.
have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong.
Goes down looking. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Gio Urshela steps in. Lifted in the air, right field. On the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now, Richie Palacios. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Ball game. 10-1, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 10 runs, 18 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. Now, here is Ryan O'Hearn.
The right fielder, number 32, Ryan. O'Hearn.
The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knocked. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit.
0-1.
Harrison Bader now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner on the move.
Aye.
For a strike.
Got him.
And he's out. One out, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reason,
0-1's
plays
the count.
better on the road, and that should help him here today.
2 outs. And
Ball,
it's
that's
off
inside.
The inside edge. And that's ball one. Wallner going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Through there for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And that's
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2. Remember, Mark Kotze
2-0.
is a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So up next, Jose Miranda. This one in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Hey! In there across the letters.
0-1.
And
Ball.
it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Aye!
Threw that one out in front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws.
He's out.
And that's a great play for the out. Top of the second, now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Woods Richardson back to work. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Tucker makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First
Outside,
pitch
that's a ball.
just misses. Second inning here, no score.
Nope,
Inside,
that's inside.
just missed.
Hey.
Offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals.
3.
Francisco Alvarez up next for the Red Sox.
Hey!
Through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hey, in there
two.
for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. Fair ball.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Kicks and fires.
Hey!
He was late there, strike one.
I got one ball,
he
one
was
strike.
Really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second.
Hey!
Inside corner for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Garrett Hampson trying to bunt his way on. To first,
He's
and he
safe.
beats it. Everyone's safe.
The right fielder, number 32.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fought off foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back at target field, stepping in, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That
That's
misses.
out.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Shortstop takes a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
First offering is in for a strike. Swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Bounce to the right side. Over to first.
He's out.
And quickly one away in the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah.
When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove,
1-1.
if not a Platinum Glove.
The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered way back there. That'll make it out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands.
1 ball,
and soft
2 strikes.
Defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The wind and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
I got 3 and 2.
And another ball. This one's smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. He takes a strike.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball in.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Back in Minnesota, now at the plate, Harrison Bader. Bader measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. High fly ball out into left center field, and there's one away. So digging in, Josh Naylor. Fly to left his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 down, base is empty.
1-1.
This is there, and 1-1. Tied up here in the early going. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. Miranda throws to first in time. Now 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flied to right his first time. Buxton under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side I think the speed factors in the most. through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Kyle Tucker worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Aye.
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
He's trying to stay away
0-2 is
from
the
this
count.
lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. And
2-2
it
the count.
skips in the dirt. Right-hander kick steals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes the 2-2.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit.
Jose Miranda.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in. And that is that. Back at Target Field, start of the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Brandon Nimmo. The right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. That
No,
one drifts
inside.
inside. On the move towards foul ground. 1 down. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, singled and scored his first time. Buxton snags it, 2 down. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the DH, Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter, Trevor
Crawford back to work.
Aye.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these
0-1's the
Twins
count.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. They're doing a
8-2.
good job of working the pitch
No
count.
balls,
and
2 strikes.
They've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 ball,
that one is
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. And the count 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Now fly ball to right center. O'Hearn makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now, Jeremy Pena.
the shortstop.
Pena's dad played in the majors for 7 seasons, spending time with St. Louis and Cleveland as a second baseman. Jeremy has a little more power, though. Only needed 2 seasons to pass his dad on the career home run list for the family.
0-1.
1 down, base is empty.
Hey, 2.
I'm looking for the K. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
Hey.
Flips the corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This to third. Toss to Naylor. And that is that. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos. And the pitch. Santana. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Close play, but in there.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next for the Red Sox, Ryan O'Hearn.
Counts 1-0.
Tries to get
He's
back
safe.
and save. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boog,
I got a
looks
ball,
like that
one strike.
curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher.
2
the
balls,
hitter's
1 strike.
expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And here it comes. Runner on the goal. Pitch misses.
3 balls, 1
Throw to
strike.
second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Hampson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now a chance for Harrison Bader. Double steal. That's a base hit. And now it's going to be Josh Naylor.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball 1.
Missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ball! That pitch is out.
No strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next
Ball,
pitch.
that's in.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's a base hit to right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 44, Cole Sand.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Guerrero is set down. Both runners tagging.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And stepping in for Boston, Brandon Nimmo.
Nope.
Just missed.
Yeah.
First offering in there for a strike.
I got
And
one
the
ball,
count
one strike.
1-1. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Two
That
balls,
misses the
one
zone.
strike.
2-1. Banks off the wall. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-2. Throw to
He's
second.
safe.
Not in time. He's there easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Late with the swing
0-1's the
there.
count.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations.
Ball, that's
If
outside.
he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's in
Hey!
there. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. Santana. He takes it
He's
on
out.
his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and a quick out, number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. And
That's a
in
ball.
dirt, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball,
Base is empty,
2
1
strikes.
away. Last half of inning number 5.
3.
Took him out looking. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Jeffers. Grounded out his first time. One finds the zone. 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. Top of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Hamilton, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 16, Steven Oakert.
And a pitch. That's
Ball,
off the
that's
mark,
down.
Ball one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that
Hey.
up. The numbers tell us they're averaging
1-1.
more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on
2-1.
the ball.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side.
We got a ground rule double.
Now as it hops the wall.
2 bases.
Foul ground.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough place for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Hey.
Offering in there for a strike. And a count
0-2.
is 0-2.
3.
And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Red Sox, Ryan O'Hearn. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and deals. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Pitching change here, Zach Kelly.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Hey.
In the corner for a strike.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. And
No, that's low.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball,
Pitch is
that's out.
outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
3.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Kyle Tucker. A strikeout and a walk. And it's fouled away. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Next offering is
0-2 is the
in
count.
for a strike. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is
Nope,
under 20%.
that's inside.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Miranda will hit next.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball
one off
inside.
the plate inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball to right. O'Hearn under it. And that ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Okert back to work.
Hey!
Front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
That
Inside,
one
ball one.
Inside. And a pitch. Slice down the right side. And he deals. So stepping in for Boston, Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's off the plate.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball,
All
2
sliders
strikes.
so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
1-2 now.
3.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 33, Josh Stamos.
And first offering is fouled off. And
Ball, that's
curve
just
misses
out.
outside.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Now
Ball
look
2.
this.
The guy at the plate could recognize
2 balls, 2
slider
strikes.
out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Into the second deck it goes. It's 6-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit.
drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Kelly just threw that
0-2.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location,
1 ball,
very difficult
2
to
strikes.
catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And
2-2 the count.
dirt. That's back. And it's off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle
Nope.
to carry it
Ball
over
1.
the wall, but still an excellent swing of the
Counts
bat.
1-0.
Nimmo at second with 2 down.
2-0.
Slider misses outside. Pena fires over
He's
to
out.
first. They limit the damage here. Back at target field, bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
And the right-hander back to work.
Yeah.
See you win.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
Just misses 1-2 to count.
Ball
Just
2.
missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Back gone. And they close the gap. It's 6-3. Jeremy Payne now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Chris Martin.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pitches in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss there. The Red Sox
0-2
leading
is the
by
count.
3. You're the bottom of the 7th.
Aye.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, the
Nolan
third baseman,
Arenado, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2. And
Aye.
swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The pitch.
3.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
The batter,
So digging in,
The first
Carlos
baseman.
Santana.
Carlos Santana.
On the ground, right side,
Foul.
and that's just foul. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here in the 3rd and final
Aye.
game of the series.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton. Now pitching for the Twins, number 56, Caleb Steelball.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom.
The pitch. Wallner makes the grab, 1 down.
really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here now the Red Sox DH,
The batter,
Nick
number 8,
Castellanos.
Designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Miranda tosses to first.
He's out.
And Castellanos is out. 2 outs, base is
Number
empty.
2,
And next for the Red Sox, Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Oh, he hit him.
Boom, that got him.
And that
Take
got
your
him pretty
base.
flush.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Boog, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
There goes the runner.
Hey.
Pitch in for a strike.
He's
High
safe.
leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. Base hit. Coming home.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, man aboard. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-1. O'Hearn off of first with 2 away. Catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. Out on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Matt Wallner.
The left fielder, Matt Wallner.
And the pitch. And
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's
One
really
ball,
late right now.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch.
3.
Punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Red Sox leading by 4 to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late that time.
No balls,
it's
2 strikes.
2. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder,
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Byron Buxton digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a foul ball. Offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
3.
Down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in Minnesota. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
22.
Thielbar, a 6-foot lefty, 37 years young. And he's playing today in his home state of Minnesota. That misses 1-0. Naylor swings through that one.
That pitch
I got a
started
ball, 1 strike.
and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes is very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
As his second hit of the day. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
So, man aboard. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 33, Taylor Rogers.
He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch
that
is
ball went out.
outside. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second.
What do you
Guerrero
got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call.
Three and
that
2.
Skips in the dirt. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Buxton ranges back. And it's off the batter's eye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 9-3. Brandon Nimmo up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike
All
one.
1's the count.
At the belt and fires.
3.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The
Ball 1,
city,
no strikes.
The organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Next offering in there for a strike.
I
And
got
the
1
count
ball,
even at
1 strike.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And
Nope, that's
another
off the plate. Ball 2. Three.
So up next, Vaughn Grissom. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. And a base hit into left field. That'll play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nick.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Castellanos.
Hey!
Strike.
Hey!
Big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the
Grissom
count.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Makes his way towards it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 9, leading off, Kyle Tucker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy, they hand the ball over to a new arm, number 71.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen and move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a pitch. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here is Jose Miranda.
Hey!
That is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Ball, that's
If you're
inside.
going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Three.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. He's 2 outs away. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach.
Pinch hitting for the Twins, number 50, Willie Castro.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Hey!
The swing
2.
there.
Just not able to catch
No
up to that
balls,
velocity.
2 strikes.
Good eye
Inside,
right
ball
there.
1. Hey!
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Twins down to their final out. Jeremy Pena, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Great
0-1.
velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Down to their final strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. 9 final here in this one. For